Hi and welcome to MTG Managed Crew. Today we are in day 7 of the spoilers from Journey into Nyx, and we have 4 cards spoiled today. And the first one is Prophetic Flamespeaker, our 1/3 human shaman for 3 mana. Our last mythic other than the gods, if I'm not wrong. It comes with double strike, Trample. Whenever Prophetic Flamespeaker deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library and you may play it this turn. This is an awesome card adding to the arsenal of a red deck aggro. So what red aggro usually face is the lack of card draw. If you fail to finish your opponent by turn 5, you are pretty much dead because you have played all your cards. Usually the playstyle of a red deck wins is whatever cards you have in hand, you play it with haste, you swing the opponent to his face, you cast spells to his face. So yep, every turn it is a tempo game. If you are being thought seized, you have no cards to play in hand after turn 5, pretty much you're dead. Yep. So, and Prophetic Flamespeaker, if you can get it online, every turn that it is on the battlefield is extremely valuable for a red deck player. So pretty nice. The only problem is how do we protect Prophetic Flamespeaker, as although it comes with a 1/3 body, a pretty big toughness for a red deck. It does come with double strike and trample, so what it meant that is that whenever it deals damage twice. So you could exile the top card of your library twice and pay the card. Yep, and technically you have a 2-card advantage every turn this does damage to an opponent. So pretty nice card overall. And yep, so let us know in the comment section below what you think of this card, Prophetic Flamespeaker. What deck could it fit in other than red aggro or red deck wins? And so next card we have our Master of Feast, our 5/5 creature for only 3 mana. Yup, it is sort of our replacement for Desecration Demon once RTR block is out of the rotation. And yep, it's a 5/5 flyer. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent draws a card. And yes, so that's its drawback. For Desecration Demon, its drawback is opponent can sacrifice a creature and you can tap Desecration Demon and put a +1/+1 counter on it, so you sort of can delay Desecration Demon. However, for this, the only downside is that at the beginning of your upkeep, the opponent gets to draw a card. I can see this more playable than Desecration Demon. At least the 5/5 flyer is a confirm sort of damage to your opponent's face in turn 4, and letting your opponent draw a card, especially playing a mono black devotion, is not that big a deal with all your Thoughtseize and stuff and duresses to discard your opponent's card. I guess this Master of Feast isn't that much of a downside, and it's a 5/5 flyer on turn 3. So yup, pretty nice card in addition to the mono black devotion deck. I would see this in play, maybe along with Herald of Torment. Is also our 3/3 flyer for 3 mana, but this seems much better than Herald of Torment. So yep, again, let us know what you think of this card in the comment section below. And moving on to the next card, we have Twinflame. And yep, this is our Strive card for our red. So what it does is choose any number of target creatures you control. For each of them, put a token that's a copy of that creature on the battlefield. Those tokens have haste. Exile them at the beginning of the next end step. So pretty interesting card. For the white card, we have Ajani's Presence, and for the red, we have Twinflame. Yep, I guess this is a very good card. It is sort of similar to Polymorphous Rush, the Strive card for blue, where it lets you copy, choose a creature and copy any of your creatures to be that one. Of course with Strive as well. But Twinflame just makes it much better in my opinion, as it gives your creature haste, and you do not need to have any creatures on the battlefield before you cast this. Yeah, because it spawns a token that's a copy of the chosen creature. So pretty cool, very interesting. So yep, I guess Twinflame is quite a good card if I'm not wrong. Yep, and again, let us know in the comments below what you think of this card. And moving on to our last card, which is the last god to be spoiled, our Pharika, God of Affliction. It is a 5/5 creature for only 3 mana, 1 generic, 1 black and 1 green. And it is indestructible as long as your devotion to black and green is less than 7. It isn't a creature, and you can pay 1 black and 1 green, and you can exile target creature card from a graveyard. Its owner puts a 1/1 black and green snake enchantment creature token with death touch on the battlefield. Yep, I would think that a 5/5 creature for 3 mana is a good card. We can see that in Tasa, we can see that in the Azov God of Passage, Ethereals. Yep, and for Pharika's God of Affliction, it is also a 3 mana casting god, 5/5. Indestructible is pretty awesome, however, its ability is quite contestable. Putting a 3-drop that gives you only a 1/1 black and green snake enchantment token by paying 1 black and 1 green is sort of a bummer. So yep, I currently have no idea what this card could fit into. It doesn't seem to synergize much with a dredge deck, as you definitely do not want to exile your own creature in your graveyard and just give yourself a 1/1 black and green snake enchantment token. And if you are playing these against a dredge deck or any opponent, giving them a 1/1 black and green snake enchantment token with death touch is really annoying. Yep. So I have no idea whether this god is going to be good or not, but a 3 mana casting 5/5 indestructible is really awesome. Too bad it isn't Tasa. It doesn't turn into a creature with 5 devotion. It only turns into a creature with 7, so it's still slower than your typical Tasa. And yeah, it really doesn't give that much value, but it could be a strong EDH card. Yeah. Yeah, so let us know in the comments below what you think of these cards. And as always, if you like the sport channel, do hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.